Okay, so this has been a while since I've done a podcast, and I'm using one now. So, yeah, here we go. This is the Richard Darby podcast number, I don't know, but I've not done this for a while. Anyway, it sounds like doing a podcast. Here's my new entrance music as well. So here we go. I'll speak to you after the entrance. There you go, that's the introduction I'm using for today. I've got a few that I want to try out on the podcast. So yeah, if you did hear like noises in the background, like cars going past, I'm actually doing it from where I broadcast my radio shows from, in the living room of my home. So yeah, if you don't know what I do, my name is Richard Darby. I am 38 years old, young, I don't know, but I'm older than most of my friends, to be fair. I do work on radio. I do Mondays to Fridays, 8am till 2. No, 8 till 10 and then 2 till 4, secret102.com. It's an adult radio station, but my shows are more light entertainment sort of thing. So if you like your quizzes, if you like your music, old and new music, then you'll like it. Secret102.com, Mondays to Fridays, 8 till 10, and then 2 till 4. Breakfast, I always do daily doubles, which is like 2 songs from Take That, 2 songs from Katy Perry or Pink or whatever I choose in the day. And I do Golden Hour. Instead of like Chris Moyles' Golden Hour, I do, which is just from a special year. I just do it from, as long as it's not 2019, you're fine. So yeah, coming up then on the podcast, I'm going to talk about Donald Trump's visit to the United Kingdom, Spurs' miraculous fail in the Champions League final against Liverpool, and a little bits of bobs about what I've been doing since I've not been on the podcast. It's been a while actually. 3-4 months since I've done one. So I also make music as well, and I'm on Reverb Nation. You can find my website, which is thericharddarby.co.uk, and I've got all my details on there. So yeah, I'm with a new music group called AWOL, which is good because I used to be with Ditto, CD Baby. You always have to pay to distribute your music. But with AWOL, they do it all for you, so you can still release as many songs as you want, and you don't have to pay a tenner for distribution, so that's alright. If you're hearing any weird noises in the background during this podcast, then let me know in the comments section, and I will sort them out for the next one, because basically, I'm going to buy some new equipment, because I'm going to be podcasting regularly, and doing videos on YouTube regularly, trying to build a fan base for music, mainly, for the next year, so it's going to be quite difficult. YouTube's a bit funny on that with your music, what you can play. But if I put one of my own music that I've made and I sell it online, they'll still refuse to put it on there, wouldn't they? So yeah, what have I been up to? Radio mainly. Started the breakfast show in January or February, I think it was now. Still doing it. Been on these stations, Secret 102, for nearly a year. Can you believe it? July 23rd was my first afternoon broadcast show. I used to do 1 till 5, but I do 2 till 4. 2 till 4 is a lot better now, because it feels like, I don't know, I need to have a cough. So yeah, it's 2 till 4 is a lot more better. 2 hours in the morning, 2 hours after the afternoon, there you go. So yeah, let's talk about Tottenham first, shall we? I support Spurs, so I'm not one of these fans who just cries every time his team loses a big match. I mean, to be fair, we got to the final of the Champions League, which nobody would have ever believed that we would have got there, but we did. So, Champions League all aside, what do Spurs need to do next season? Get rid of people who don't want to be there, and sign people who want to play for us. finally we've been linked with Isco, Zaha, you name it, Rod, Jane, Freddie. We've been linked with loads and loads of people, but nobody seems to want to join us until now. So it's been an interesting summer. And Donald Trump, his visit to England, he really is. Apparently, he said that he would privatise the NHS and that would be part of the deal for Brexit. Today, he's gone back on his word. So basically, he's a liar, isn't he, really? It's been D-Day this week as well. Veterans mark D-Day as leaders say thank you. Here we go. Let's read a bit about it, shall we? So, yeah, it's all go. I am currently watching the World Cup of Darts. It's Belgium against Hong Kong. It's Thursday evening. I'm recording this on the 6th of June. Tomorrow I'm going out. Movie night tomorrow night. So, yeah, should be good. So, here we go. Theresa May says the only words we could say are thank you, told veterans ceremony. Marking 75 years since the Allied invasion of Normandy during World War II. French President Emmanuel Macron also addressed D-Day veterans gathered for the anniversary in northern France, saying our freedom was owed to them. I wonder if Albert Trotter was in that war. I don't know, eh? So, yeah, I am going to do a little bit of music for you now, and come back to you very, very soon. You're listening to the Richard W. Podcast. There you go. So yeah, this week also for me, my personal life, I had my bank account. I won't tell you who I'm from, but if you listen to my radio show, you know exactly what bank I'm talking about. My account was locked for under review. I don't think a lot of people on the radio believe me. Now what happened was, I have the Barclays app on my iPod, which isn't a phone. I use it for games and music. And it told me I was blocked, so I had to phone them up and said, your account is under review. Now, I went into a bank today and they said mainly that happens to people, students and university students and all that. And basically they said, after the review was over, they said every account customer of Barclays has to have one during their time at Barclays. So it's a bit like jury service really, but I don't believe that for a second. Anyway, it's all unlocked now, and I even opened up another bank account with somebody else, so that's been an interesting week. Entertainment news this week then. Britain's Got Talent was on this week. I was surprised to see Jonathan Goodwin on there now. I've seen his shows before on Sky. He's an escape artist, escapology and all that. So I was surprised he didn't win it, to be fair. What else is happening? Cardi B pulls out of headlining Park Live Festival. Do you know what actually concert I would love to go and see one day? That would be BBC Two Hyde Park Festival, because that sounds really, really good. I mean, next week is going to be Soccer Aid 2019 rather. Soccer Aid is really, really good. It's a charity match. It's celebrities and ex-footballers who play for England against celebrities and footballers who are not from England, so it's quite straightforward really. It's quite an entertaining match as well, to be fair. Designated Survivor starts tomorrow on Netflix now. If you never watched it, it's bloody good. Kiefer Sutherland is in it. He stars as President Kirkman. He doesn't start off as being president. Basically, Netflix showed series 1 and 2 here in England, and Netflix bought series 3. So it's been about a year and a half since the last series, and now Netflix has picked it up and Netflix is showing it. tomorrow, hopefully, it's going to be a whole series in one go because I prefer doing that. It's going to be similar to watch over the weekend. And also, Ashton Kutcher will be out of a job soon again because the ranch is coming to an end. Apparently, there's 20 more episodes left. They're doing 10 this year on Netflix, and the next part, next year, will be the final 10 episodes. 2 series with 10 episodes left. Basically, what messed that show up was Danny Masterson's walkout, just Dax Shepard. His character, nobody was going to get to like or anything like that, but hey, never mind, eh? That's your entertainment news. Now we're going to talk a bit more about Donald Trump's visit to the UK. You said that inflatable baby blimp of him in London the other day when the people were protesting. Now he acknowledged that there was a small group of people protested in England. See, I don't see why British people should give a fuck about Donald Trump. He's not our Prime Minister, is he? Anyway, he's a bit... What do you think of Donald Trump? Let us know in the comments. So yeah, let's play a bit more music and let's get some movie news up, shall we? Here we go then, movie news. That Aladdin movie with Will Smith seems to be doing really, really well at the minute. So yeah, one of those top 3 movies of 2009 domestic box office are all Disney movies apparently. So it's got to be Aladdin number 1. Let's have a look, shall we? Top 3 releases of 2009 best domestic box office, currently all Disney movies. Last 10 years have been all Marvel movies. Avengers Endgame got 818 million. Captain Marvel has got... There's some weird audio coming on at the minute. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to play some more music. We will talk Neighbours, shall we? Here we go. Yep, so tomorrow or next time I do a podcast, I will do a different song, I think. Different something different that I can play, so I can put it on YouTube as well. If you want to be on the podcast in the future, once the podcast starts growing, give us a bell at therichddarby.co.uk. That is my website. And like I said, I do radio, so you can find me on radio Monday to Friday, secret102.com. It's an adult station, but my shows are light-hearted and entertainment. That is between 8 and 10 and 2 and 4 every Monday to Friday. So yeah, get to know me on that. This is just going to be a short podcast today, because there's going to be mistakes, there's going to be mishaps, there's going to be sound communication problems. Let us know what you use to do podcast. At the minute I'm using virtual DJ and a microphone, so yeah, not very rock and roll, but that's what I'm doing to do the podcast. And also England are playing football tonight in the United Nations League, which is, if we win, we're going to play Portugal, and Portugal are going to hammer us, aren't they? So yeah, another disappointing England play probably this weekend. Anyway, that's your podcast for today, Thursday 6th of June. They will improve over time. This is just the first of many. So yeah, I will speak to you guys very soon. Don't forget, visit therichddarby.co.uk. You can find everything about me there. Thank you very much. I'll speak to you tomorrow.